Hello everyone, I am Catechus Gaming, and today we will be continuing the guided walkthrough for Breath of Fire. Last episode, we activated the stone robot and restored the river. However, while dancing with some hotties at a wedding, the dark dragons destroyed Toontar and the stone robot. This episode, we will continue to the next town and get some powers for our protag Ryu. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. Now we're going to kick off this episode's honey-do list with checking out the weird shrine south of the volcano where the stone robot died. We'll be starting in the town of Tantar where we last left off, after the stone robot debacle, and as you can see, Toontar is still destroyed on the other side. And it will stay that way for the rest of the game. Now to continue the adventure, you're going to want to cross the bridge and head south of Toontar to the next area. And thanks to our stone robot jumping in the volcano, he actually made it so the river is walkable and we can cross. Now before you go too far south, you're going to want to stop at this weird looking shrine. This is actually one of the many dragon shrines for our protag Ryu. Now he has to be in lead of the party to talk to this old man. Oh, you need proper training to break the seal. Come on in. Now make sure to go left and right, because there's a nice Healy fountain here. And on the other side is a chest, which contains a pretty good healing item we might use, a melon. Oh, and they have the ceiling mice again. Still not sure how that works, but they're kind of cute. So when you're ready... Oh, before you talk to him, this is going to be a 1v1 fight, so make sure to throw on the longsword, just to give him a nice advantage. Now when you're ready, talk to the Dragon Lord Ghost guy. Ah, you will have completed this step if you can survive this test. And it is a 1v1 boss fight. Now if you have any spell stones, feel free to use them. Okay, so our attack didn't really do any damage. Just throw a E key and heal. Now he does not have a second wind, so this is going to be pretty good. Just got to get him down. And since the boss attacks first, when you go to heal, make sure you have enough health to survive a hit. And with our longsword out, our counters will actually deal some pretty good damage. Now, in the hopes of cleaning up our inventory a little bit, I'm gonna pop that melon. I mean, I can just imagine, like, Ryu pulls out a watermelon mid-fight. I don't even think he carves it, just one throats a watermelon. Yeah, this is going to be a long, drawn-out fight. But it shouldn't be too bad, especially with our horde of herbs. Gotta heal. Because we're getting close here. As much as I wish we could, we're a little too squishy to be able to just auto-battle this one. But this fight is completely worth it in the end. What we're gonna get from this is just hands down the start of Ryu becoming the best character in the team. Okay, we're getting close here. Oh, a missus, welcome. That's a free turn. Just a little sliver left. And this ought to do it. GG, too easy. Congratulations! Your training is complete. Use your powers to restore peace to the world. Okay, so what just happened there is Ryu now knows magic. He can use... During combat, he can transform into a snow dragon, a flame dragon, or a thunder dragon. And just like the E key and the spell stones, it doesn't matter for elemental weakness or anything. They're always going to do constant damage, so there's absolutely no reason to do flame or snow. Just use the thunder dragon when it comes up. Congratulations on your achievement. Use your powers wisely. There we go, we're back with our team. Awesome. And we're done with this shrine. There's a couple more of these throughout the world, and then there's one that's hidden towards the late game, and we'll get to that later. Oh good, they healed him for us. Now before we get too far, conveniently right next to us, we're going to want to change to bow and head over here to this little clearing. Now these creepy looking things are actually fairies, and they don't like it when people cut down trees.
And they will remind you of that constantly as you try to talk to them. Now this is part of a side quest that we'll be getting to that's part of the next town. And it's going to get us a lot of money, which we're going to need.
They don't like it when people cut down trees. So we're going to want to head over next to this square flower-shaped spot. And there's a little guy who's stuck, just walking the square. Oh my god, some strange force is keeping me here. Yeah, he's stuck. So now that that's complete, our next step is to head into this little cave here. Put Pro Tag back in the lead. And this is a pretty straightforward cave. filled with new enemies. Oh, I forgot to give Ryu his thing back. Darn it. Oh, it's gonna do that. Now these are gonna be the first enemies that are capable of inflicting the status ailment curse on us. So if you have a charm potion, feel free to use it. Before I forget again, I am going to pop the ring back on. Such a good item while exploring. And our next new enemy, flies. They're pretty easy. They just come in large quantities. And they will pretty much always go first because they're super speedy. But because they're flies, it's pretty easy to squish them. And they leave cure. Heck yeah. So yeah, feel free to grind a few levels in here, swat some flies, if you need to. Okay, apparently there's nothing but flies. Holy crap. Let me know if you guys get any variety, because I'm getting no variety here. Okay, once you reach the fork in the road here, do not go west, go south. We'll go west later, there's nothing for us there now. A short ways out, we can clear this cave. Now in the overworld, we need to go south, and we can't do anything with it now, but be mindful when you see them, are these little panels on just cliff sides. Later on, we're going to get a kind of a character that can open them, and they lead to treasure and loot.
Another thing to note is the area outside this town and the town itself will never turn to night. It's an odd quirk that we'll get into in a few episodes.
But here in our next town is Auria, a literal city of gold. Halt, intruder! I'm placing you under arrest. But, dude, bruh, no one steals our treasure? You could think about that in jail. What the heck? What a welcoming. But at least they have a sink and we can wash our hands. Or is that supposed to be a toilet? You know what? Some things are better left unknown. So we're kind of stuck in jail, and if you want out, you gotta talk to this guy in the bed. Who are you? How'd you get here? You want me to help you? Okay, I'll let you out. He's a pretty good thief that apparently just uses the prison as an inn. I mean, it's pretty smart. So for the most part, that's all that was about. But when you're outside in town, be very careful of the guard standing directly behind the dragon shrine. If he catches you in town, he'll throw you back in, so give him a wide berth just like Nanai. Now this weird shop to the left with the fish on it is actually an item shop run by a fish clan. Now they have a couple items that we need to buy. First off, a vitamin. It's not anything we're going to use in battle or anything, it's for a side quest. Same thing with the pouch. Make sure to have that in your inventory. And eventually, we're going to have to buy the gold bar, like I've been saying for a while, at 65,000 gold. Holy crap. But since we're here, we're going to sell some stuff. Don't need a hat. Don't need this other hat. Don't need a bracelet. Could probably lose a stack of antidotes, to be honest. Clean this up just a smidge. And I'll get rid of this. Now what's this guy got? He is our weapon shop. Now, you could buy the rapier for Nina, but honestly, Iki. Still the goal. Do not buy her a weapon. It's not worth it. But there is a long bow or bow that we can buy. It does cost a couple grand, but we can make it back. There's a tiara for Nina. And there's sage mail that we can give our guys here. Ryu's fine with the thief cloak, but we should probably upgrade bow. And that did make a pretty big dent in our gold reserves. Now when we're upstairs, there's this weird looking drawer, and we can push it to a convenient hole in the wall. And he tells us about a mysterious clan of thieves, which we'll meet later on. But if we push this pot, we can get a free life too. And that's all we can do in there. Now that we bought the vitamins for 650 gold, we can make a quick flip here. If we talk to this lazy guy at the bar table, I've got a case of the hiccups. Can you bring me some vitamins? Dude, it's literally right downstairs. And he instantly globs them down, but gives us 5 grand. So that's a pretty good flip. So for now, we are done in this item shop. To the left of town here is the pier. And we'll be making many a trip to this spot with a cool little boat. The rich man Ross owns this ship. Guess we can't use this boat. So if you want, you can pop in the inn here. But unfortunately, there is no loot cabinet. Only beds. But if you need a nap, there you go. Staying away from that guard. Take the left side up here. We're gonna pop into this left house first. What are you doing in my house? Don't worry, you didn't see nothing. They got a convenient loot cabinet with a strength potion. And a chest with a life. Oh, something I should mention. It doesn't really do anything, but there are bowls of fruit. And when you see these, you can actually eat them. It doesn't heal you or anything, you just eat the fruit. I don't know. Stick it to the rich person. Now upstairs, there's some more loot. On the left-hand side here, get a white antler. Now that's an item that can restore AP in a fight, but don't use it. We need to keep this. Unless you like hunting with bow for the rare white deer, use it, I guess, but we need one later on in the game. Since I'm in here, I'm gonna do a quick arrange. Good enough. And then over here on the right is a loot cabinet or a cure. Unfortunately, that's all this house is good for. So let's head over to this one. Now in here, there's more loot. Get a vigor potion, a life. And this woman hints at, like, gives us the clue that there are thieves in Bleak. Good to know. Oddly enough, that's our next town. But first, we gotta loot the rich people, right? Here, free 2 grand. Just in with their socks, I guess. And a marble 1. And again, we're done in this house. Now let's check the top left house. And before we do anything, we're going to loot stuff. For a smart RG. Now, like the ring that we gave Ryu in the last episode, the smart RG is an accessory item that we're going to want to give to Nina, because it raises her magic stat and her intelligence. Over here is a free acorn. Now, if you talk to this woman, she informs us that her son left for the forest and hasn't returned. What? A fairy cast a spell on him? Please help him. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back and talk to the fairies. See if we can get her son out of fairy jail. Upstairs, we can get a free life. And an antidote. Not the greatest. I mean, considering this house is literally made of gold. Now, one thing to be very careful of is this upper right house. It's kind of annoying. Feel free to take from this cabinet for a luck potion. Do not take from that chest. You'll never get any items out of it. You'll actually just go back to jail. and have to ask the thief to let you out again. But upstairs, make sure Nina's in the front and have her talk to this creepy old guy. Oh, healer, won't you please fix my aching back? I guess. Pat-a-pat-pat, pat-a-pat-pat. I feel years younger, thank you. Yeah, he just straight up gives us 20 grand. So already, we're at 45 grand. We're pretty close to being able to afford a gold bar. Now in this chest is a marble 3. Let you do some hunting. And our last item over here is another cure. Now the last thing for us to do is investigate the main manor. Now up here in full worry is the mayor of the town. You want my ship? If you help me, you can borrow it. Yeah, sure, what do you need, bud? My daughter is locked in the safe. Please save her. Okay. It's kind of weird. Don't you have a key for your safe? For now, we can also head upstairs and take a peek and see if there's anything good. Let's see here. Free cure. And a gold tiara. Hello. That sounds like a Nina item. So it is, but it's terrible. It has less defense because it's just, you know, pretty, not useful. And over on the far right side, in their bedroom, is another loot cabinet. For 2 grand. Okay, now that we've officially looted his house for the time being, we can pop down and see what he's talking about. Oh, those are some locked doors, alright. And there's his daughter, just trapped. Womp womp. Okay, for the most part, we're done with Auria. We'll be back, but for now, first thing we're going to want to do is pop over to the item shop again. Either merchant, it doesn't really matter, but we're going to want to sell off that gold tiara, because we're getting 11 grand for it, so yeah. Just like that, we're up to 58,000. Easy peasy. Kind of the last thing we have to do is head back up to that fairy circle, because we got to save that kid. Which sadly means we're going to have to go through this cave again. Oh, here's a frustrating fight. know, like before, we're gonna want to go right. There's nothing good for us right now at the left path. And this is a nice experience fight. They really do not like Ryu. Holy cow. Speaking of which, should probably heal him up just a smidge. Oh, that is a frightening pack of ghosts there. And now our whole party's cursed. Thanks, guys! But luckily, curse really doesn't do anything to us right now. We'll get it cured eventually. Oh, they got the midge enemies. Luckily, they don't seem to spawn in too frequently. Can we make it? We made it! Alright. First, we gotta get Bo in the lead and go talk to the fairies. I'll save him, but you gotta make him stop logging, okay? Alright, pinky swear. No, I don't want to cut down trees. Good. Go find him, and I'll meet you there. Alright. So now that we've talked to the fairies, they're gonna release this, poor kid from walking in circles the rest of his life. Oh, cool, a free meat. Now when we show up here... Oh god, please help remove this spell! You've cut trees that took hundreds of years to grow. Think twice before you do that again. Oh god, I promise to protect nature from now on. There we go. Job's done. Pop Ryu back in front, and use Nina to conveniently warp us back to Auria. Because I don't want to walk through that cave anymore. Because now we freed the kid, all we gotta do is check in with his mom. Which I believe is top left? Yippers. Oh, thank you for saving my son. This isn't much, but I want you to have it. There we go, our last bit of dough, 20 grand. And with that, we're up to 78. Now, before we finally leave town, we're gonna want to stop over at the item shop one last time and pick up that gold bar. from the left merchant. Oh, give me that pricey bar. Luckily, we're still left with pretty much 14 grand, which is nice. Now that we have the gold bar, our next destination is through this cave east of Auria. Now, this is a pretty extensive cave, but there's not much we can really do at this moment, except for just walk through it. Hey kids, keep your guard up while you're in Bleak. It's full of thieves. Okay. Thanks for that. So our options in this passageway are pretty limited. It's really only one way to go. Like, we can't go to the right here because it's blocked by candles. So you gotta go the long way of north and around. And at the moment, with our current party, we can't get any treasures in here either. Well, I shouldn't say any. Most of the treasure chests we can't get at the moment. We need our thief, and we need our hulked out guy to be able to punch walls. So for now, just continue north and around. Let the game taunt us with a treasure that we can't have. At the very least, we're getting meat out of this. Now at this fork, if we go left, this wall is already broken down for some reason, and it contains the only two treasures we can receive in this area. At the moment. We'll be back. Twice. So here we can get a free cure and a shell hat. Let's check out that hat. Huh, Ryu can't wear it. Nina can't wear it. And Bo can't wear it. Well, darn it. Yeah, that's for a very specific character, so for now just hold on to it. And then back at the fork, just continue south and we can get to the exit of this area. There we go, level 15. Awesome. Oh, new bullas. There we go. Now just to the right, and we'll go south, and that'll take us back outside and exit this area.
Similar to how Auria is in perpetual daytime, Bleak here is in perpetual nighttime. It's kinda a quirky scenario, but we will remedy that in a couple future episodes.
Now, if you didn't, by chance, have enough money to purchase a gold bar, which we're going to need in this next town, you can farm a specific monster in this area called a gold slime, and they drop quite a bit of money when you kill them. But luckily, I'm pretty cheap and stingy, so I had plenty of cash. Hey, Bo's level 14. Cool, cool. Now this next town is called Bleak, the village of thieves. Gotta be careful, you'll get scammed pretty easy in this area. For instance, in this inn, if you talk to the innkeeper, you'll find out there's free lodging. Stay as long as you like. However, while you're sleeping, he'll try to steal your cash. And luckily, while in Auria, we bought the pouch, so we can catch him. Oh god, I'm sorry. Please, keep this to yourself. Take this for your troubles. I'm gonna get a free 5 grand out of that. Pretty good return on investment there. But because our sleep was interrupted, we didn't heal. So we're gonna have to take another nap. Now, just like that, we're all healed up. However, now that we caught him, we don't need the pouch anymore, so feel free to sell it, put it away, doesn't matter. Here in the item shop, it's really not anything new. Let's see what we can sell. Nothing really to sell either. Oh, we can sell the pouch for 600 bucks again. But I am going to drop off a bunch of those stat potions into storage. And the white antler. You also don't need the key anymore, because we won't be going into that cave ever again. But keep the tablet. We do have more business in Agua. Especially once we get our next character. We can check out the weapon shop. Now here, because I have the cash, I'm going to buy the broadsword. And I'm going to use that as a replacement for the longsword when we have a single enemy boss fight. As for this, it's pretty much the same, except they have a metal shield, which I'm going to buy to swap for Ryu, and a hunt cloak. which really isn't great. It's also a wool robe. You know what? I'm gonna buy the wool robe instead of the gown. Now, in this place here, if we push this barrel, we can get a life too. Now, there is a hole here, but we can't really do anything with it because we can't move this box of crates. We'll have to wait until we get a stronger character on our team. Also, do not bother with this woman. She'll want to tell our fortune. It's a scam. So we're going to leave her alone. Now up here in the top left room, building. Oh, something I should mention. Now in Auria, we ate the apples because, it was fun. Don't eat the potatoes in Bleak. They're actually not good for you, and they will give you a bad side effect. Oops, took the wrong path. Now if we check upstairs of this building, we can see there's 2 treasures. But there's nothing great, just a couple of herbs. Similarly, we can go outside in the building on the east side, and it'll be the same exact setup. Pop upstairs. And grab 2 more herbs. Now, last thing you want to do in this town is head up to the mayor's house here. Talk to the old man in the lonely room. Oh, Karn could help you enter the safe in Auria, but he's in Crypt now. You'll need the icicle to travel in the desert. Want to trade a gold bar for it? Yeah, this is why we needed 65 grand. For a melting icicle to hold in our pocket. It's better be worth it, old man. It's better be worth it. Oh. Before you leave, make sure to pop upstairs. Because just like the other houses, there's 2 treasure chests. However, this time, they have a life and another white antler. Now, for the most part, we are done in this town and can head to the next area, but there is a slight Easter egg. So there's a slight Easter egg in this house if you talk to this guy standing at the table. So what you're going to want to do is talk to him and agree to put the money on the table, and he'll make it disappear. Now, if you say yes in this instant, he's going to take the money and run out because this place is filled with thieves and jerks, and I hate them. But what you're going to want to do is say no. Say no a second time. And then the third time, say yes. There you go. Chun-Li. You get to see Chun-Li practicing in the basement.
Since Breath of Fire was originally a Capcom series, they decided to put a little scene from Street Fighter.
That's it. He still takes the money and runs, but you get a nice little Easter egg scene out of it. Alright. Before we do anything else, time to save. Now that we've explored both Auria and Bleak, this looks like a good time to stop. This has been part 8 of Breath of Fire's guided walkthrough. Stay tuned for the next episode as we figure out what the heck are we going to do with this icicle that we paid $65,000 for. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.